Honestly, guys, this is probably some of the best news. The fact that Bobby Kotick is leaving is huge. Activision and Bobby Kotick took real liberties at fucking that company up. Huge news today. Bobby Kotick is leaving Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, I should say, right now. We're going to go over this article. I'm going to react to some of this news, give you guys my thoughts on what this means for the future of Blizzard, for the future of StarCraft, esports as well. Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick is stepping down officially on December 29th. Microsoft has not appointed a direct replacement and instead has rolled the suite of Activision Blizzard executives, including Blizzard President Mike Ybarra, Activision Publishing President Rob Kostich, I think I'm saying his name right, and Activision Blizzard Chair Thomas Tipple, under Microsoft's Game Content and Studios President Matt Booty. Kotick's departure comes just 2 months after some big Xbox leadership changes that saw Sarah Bond promoted to Xbox President, leading all Xbox platform and hardware work, and Matt Booty promoted to President of Game Content and Studios, including overseeing Bethesda and ZeniMax Studios. Now Booty is getting even more responsibilities with Bethesda, Activision Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios, all under his watch. Microsoft is largely keeping the leadership team of Activision Blizzard in place, with some executive level exceptions. Activision Blizzard Chief Communications Officer Lulu Messerve, I think I'm saying that right, will leave the company at the end of January. Hamam Sakini, Vice Chairman of Blizzard and King, will also depart at the end of December. A number of Activision Blizzard executives will depart in March, too. We have some of these names, I'm sorry if I butcher them. Brian Bullatato, Chief Administrative Officer. Julie Hodges, Chief People Officer. Armin Zerza, Chief Financial Officer. And Grant Dixon, Chief Legal Officer, are reporting to their Microsoft gaming equivalents, while Thomas Tipple, the Vice Chairman of Activision Blizzard, is reporting to Matt Booty for now. He will depart Microsoft in March alongside the other Activision Blizzard executives. Moving on down here. Additionally, a memo from Matt Booty announced some of the changes taking place at ZeniMax and Bethesda, including that Jill Braff has been named the new head of those studios. Braff worked on the integration team when ZeniMax and Bethesda joined Xbox back in 2021 and will lead the studio's development teams. Microsoft continues to integrate Activision Blizzard into its expanded Microsoft gaming business, and it's clear Matt Booty is now taking more responsibility than ever before. Xbox fans are now waiting to hear from Microsoft on its plans to add Activision Blizzard games to Xbox Game Pass. Phil Spencer previously blamed the deal's long regulatory process for not having a back catalog of Blizzard's and Activision's games available on Game Pass, warning we'd have to wait until 2024 for the news on the game additions. Activision Blizzard also revealed on X, formerly known as Twitter, ahead of the Microsoft deal closing, that Modern Warfare and Diablo 4 both won't be coming to the Xbox Game Pass this year. Reading on into this, the internal memo here from Phil Spencer. Earlier today, Activision CEO Bobby Kotick formally announced that Friday, December 29th of 2023, will be his last day at Microsoft Gaming. Under Bobby's watch, Activision Blizzard, in its many incarnations, has been an enduring pillar of video games, whether it's Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush Saga, or any number of other titles. His teams have created beloved franchises and entertained hundreds of millions of players for decades. I'd like to thank Bobby for his invaluable contributions to this industry, his partnership in closing the Activision Blizzard acquisition, and his collaboration following the close. And I wish him and his family the very best. There's some more details in here, but I think it's more minutia than anything else. So, what does this mean exactly? It's unsurprising that we're probably going to see a lot of these games moved onto the Xbox platform. I don't know if that means that the Blizzard launcher would be eventually phased out and just mounted effectively onto the Xbox launcher. Honestly, guys, this is probably some of the best news, or I guess along with Microsoft actually purchasing Activision Blizzard, the fact that Bobby Kotick is leaving is huge. In my experience of interacting with Blizzard, it was some of the best times of my life. It was, I think, one of the greatest companies ever made when it was under the leadership of Mike Morhaime. He really loved StarCraft. He was a big GSL fan, a big RTS game fan. The issue that it was always happening at Blizzard was that Activision wanted Blizzard to be more profitable, take less risks, and release games more quickly. And Blizzard as a company was basically one where they would have lots of games in what they would call incubation. And if they didn't feel like the game was ready, they would just axe it. And they were also willing to, sometimes spend up to a decade working on a game until it was basically perfect. And so that's what the company was built on. And that's why Blizzard became the crazy success that it was. Whether it was World of Warcraft or StarCraft or what they did with Hearthstone, they really were the masters at making any game in the genre that they took an interest in. And as time passed, Bobby Kotick became less patient with how long it was taking for games to come out. They were also, Activision, very frustrated with esports and the money that was spent there because they weren't seeing an immediate return. When Mike Morhaime was pushed out, this was around the same time when Overwatch League was being pushed hard, which was also under the vision of Activision and Bobby Kotick. Overwatch League, by the way, probably the worst thing that ever happened to esports because it shit the bed so bad that we are years and years out from the entire industry recovering from that. I welcome this guy's departure. To his credit, I think he had a great business model with Call of Duty, them releasing a game like every year. Every normie gamer that loves Call of Duty. I think it's a great game too, but I do think that this is, I think that Activision long-term was really bad for Blizzard. I think Blizzard was a one-of-a-kind company, and Activision and Bobby Kotick took real liberties at fucking that company up. As you guys probably already know, I don't know anybody at Blizzard anymore. I think maybe I know like 2 people there or something like that. It is not the same company, but it is going to become a different company under Microsoft's leadership. And with Bobby gone, I don't know. This could be really good. Couple immediate thoughts. I think we will have another StarCraft game down the road, but I don't know if it will be a StarCraft RTS. By the way, if that's important to you, that there is a StarCraft 3 in an RTS form, you should vocalize that with Microsoft, with Blizzard, and let them know. 100% if Microsoft acquired all this intellectual property, I think that there's near 100% chance that they are going to be doing something with the StarCraft franchise. So, look, maybe they make a cool shooting game. Maybe they make a phone game that makes them a lot of money. I don't know. But me personally, I also really hope that they are going to invest their money, long-term into an RTS. We do have all these other RTSs that are coming out now. We've got Stormgate. We've got Zero Space. We know Tencent's been working on something. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the works. The other thing I'm wondering is what exactly does this mean for esports? Blizzard and Activision, as far as I understand, are basically not doing esports stuff anymore. And that's all happening in spite of all the success that Riot's had in their esports titles. I mean, they've been killing it with League, obviously, forever. If you look at Valorant and what they're going to do there, I'm curious what their plans are with Project L as well. So I think there's still space for another major publisher to get in if they do it right, if they do the opposite of what they did with Overwatch League, making these huge promises they couldn't keep or ever realize. So those are my thoughts. I hope you like this kind of content. Let me know what you think about Bobby Kotick leaving in the comments section. And see this GG shirt? You can get this at my merch shop. We got a bunch of cool stuff there at tastelessthreads.com. So please check that out. Thank you so much for joining me for this news. I'll be posting more news about this as it comes out. Have a good one.